It's Week 7 of the NFL, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Bears and the Dolphins under the lights on Sunday night.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Dolphins in our ball game here. Well, CD, I mean, this is a team, we've talked about it. They've really struggled to throw the football. In fact, they're at the bottom of the league in that category. And in this one, they go up against a squad that is #1 at defending the pass. So this should be interesting here in this ball game.
So what you're saying is that anytime that quarterback drops back, that secondary is already smelling blood in the water. They're thinking pass breakups, interceptions, but also look up front. What about the pass rushers? This is their opportunity to go ahead and get to the quarterback. This battle is going to be very interesting to watch unfold.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. Here's Harris to return it. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Allen will try again on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Kilgore on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A Miami first down and a 14-yard pickup. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
Yeah, it's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. There don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Kilgore. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Kilgore. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. It's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now Hall to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 64 yards. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, we've watched as they reach 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Past the 20. 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad. They take it back for another score.
Man, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally down to win. No offense. They're playing right back up, still shaking it up. They're feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They got to be careful here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. CeeDee Lamb, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
From the 29, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Maybe first down on the 14-yard pickup. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you put a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on third. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And there's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in the back?
It's less about tamping down expectations and much more not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from the coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen now looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Allen's throw is taken in by Waddle. trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got him out for the hole.
Yeah, one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
On second down now, Kilgore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Packers who were...
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Allen off the play fake. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunky yardage.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And so they run it in on the two-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 11. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And got his man complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Let's rock and roll.
Allen now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Kilgore. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Second and 1. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Let's go now. Ready, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Okay, ready?
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, his throw incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that takes us from second to third down.
Here we go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Allen going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, here's Hall. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Allen. He's airing it out for Williams. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They run it with Hall off the option, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins now down by 15. A minute 14 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing is Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Here's Allen. That's complete. Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Allen. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. And probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Extra point splits the uprights. As this gets him back into the touchdown and the two-point conversion. So looking at this situation, he should have taken the onside kick and did at least one play. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Chicago, their winning ways